Hello, Internet! I'm HamsterBomb, and you are back for some more Pokemon Cheap Charm. And oh my gosh, I'm actually really excited that supposedly it's finally there. It's finally there. I don't even really like this Pokemon that much, but it's finally there. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. I think the only reason that this is here, if it's here, I still don't know yet, and I still don't really believe him. Supposedly, Gible is finally here. I'm ignoring all of the other identical Gible areas and just running to this last one. Because, if it doesn't give him to all of them, I think it's this one, because this is the oldest one. I don't need to put any items down. Yeah, I do, actually. I need repels. What am I thinking? It'll block out, like, the majority of the Pokemon in here, which is going to be really helpful. There we go, max repel. Use that stuff. Nice. Alright, sweet. So, supposedly, Gible is out here. If he is, it's because we waited 100 days. 100 days. I believe it's 100 days. Am I correct in the 100 days, yes! I had to double check that. 100 days this has been sitting here in my game, and for some reason... Yes, it's here! Oh my god, it's here! 100 days. And aside from it being 100 days, I have all of the other areas set up for the same stupid scenario. Actually, all but two. I resetted that one episode when we went back and tried again. But anyway, that many still sitting in here. Supposedly, all you need to do to get a Gible to appear is set up 3 of the areas like this, and don't leave. I think the key is you don't leave the Safari Zone. If you look immediately, it will be there. For whatever reason, I don't know, it just happens. But if you set them up slowly over time, like I was doing, like adding more and more thinking it would work, it doesn't. I don't know why. Even if I added, remember that one time I added another freaking, well, actually I added 2, and you need 3 areas. That is stupid. Friggin' stupid, but it's here. It's finally freaking here. That means I can free up 4 areas in the Safari Zone. 4! Cuatro! That's a lotto! And I'm getting all the other shinies that I don't want right now. But still, here's the thing, we're actually finding a lot of Gible. I was really worried it was like a 1% find. Like, because before, we could not find this thing. This thing is like the legendary Mirage Pokemon that we could not find for the longest time. Our first and maybe only 100-day wait. Oh my gosh. I'm assuming or I'm gonna try. Any other Pokemon we need to wait for after this? I will wait for like 10 to 20 days. Oh, maybe. Depends if I set up 2 areas identically and I get it right away. No, I'm not gonna wait. Yeah, I'm gonna do all the 10s and 20s immediately. But, I don't know. If it does work, proves that trick does work, because for some reason in my game it just doesn't, then, sure. We might be blasting through a ridiculous amount of Safari Zone comeback videos. Yes! I've missed the Safari Zone. It's awesome. It's like the best part of this game. It's so much fun in the Safari Zone. Because you usually have one target, I can pass up a bunch of really cool shinies here, and then even though I do find what I want, it can turn into an episode like the Torkoal episode, where it's failure, constant hilarious failure, and I cannot get what I want. And sometimes that's the funniest, watching me fail. Haha, ha ha ha. But it's also really awesome when I succeed. You know, I get like, say in the next 3 encounters, I find 3 shiny Gibles and I catch each one of them. Okay, well, it's not gonna work anymore because I was a Slowbro, but you know what I mean. Still, that'd be really awesome, you know, stuff like that happens, because it's good both ways. And even if it's an ordinary hunt, it's still really fun. Like, no matter what, the Safari Zone is like the most fun out of this entire game. And I'm really glad that we did this at Heart Gold, because Heart Gold has the largest Safari Zone, I think, out of any of the Pokemon games. Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Soul Silver has the same Safari Zone. I am kind of upset with you, stupid little stinker. What is your gender ratio? Don't tell. Okay, it's 50-50. If it was like, you know, primarily male, that means it'd be really, really rare. So, just saying. Only the females have the chance to shine. So, you know, now you're up to date on cute charm glitch, you know, rules and stuff like that. Things that the game programming just does for whatever reasons. But anyway, here's why I'm scared about this. For one, we're barely seeing any shinies, and that's kind of concerning. 2, and that really wasn't out of concern, it was just a thing I was noting. Gible's capture rate and flee rate are horrible. might I say, quite the dickens. They're going to suck balls. Its capture rate is a 45. 45. That is, I'm pretty sure, the worst it can possibly be in the Safari Zone anywhere. I don't think anything in the Safari Zone is worse than 45. I don't know of any Pokemon who has a capture rate worse than 45 who is not legendary. There might be a couple. Like, now that I think about it, there might be a couple. There might. But I don't know of any off the top of my head. So anyway, just to give you an idea of how bad that is, his flee rate. Now, if you don't know how to calculate the flee rate, basically, Pokemon is going to generate a number randomly, 1 through, like, 200 something. I don't remember what it really is, but randomly generates a number between, like, let's just say, for the sake of argument, it's like 200, okay? That might not be it, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Say it's 200. And, that number, if it is above that Pokemon's flee rate, then, they stay. If it's below, they flee. So the larger the flee rate, the more likely that they will flee, right? So if you had, if it really is 100, and I don't think it is, I'm sorry, if it really is 200, and I don't really think it is, that means that if you had a flee rate of 100, you have a 50% chance of fleeing, right? So Gible has a 90 flee rate. This 45 catch rate Pokemon has a 90 flee rate in here. And I haven't even seen one yet. One shiny. I haven't even seen one shiny yet. This might be the worst and hardest episode of the entire series. But I want my Safari Zone back, damn it. I want it back, and I want it back now. I have had way too many episodes doing other things elsewhere, running around, you know, doing stupid stuff like catching 3 identical shiny Spindas and breaking the internet. Whatever. I'm done with that. I want these 3 stupid shiny Gibles, and I want them to shine right now. Now you're up to date. And now, we're running around in the grass, and I'm not finding anything. We've seen plenty of Gibles, but have not seen a shiny one. Fortunately, Gible's shiny is very noticeable and is actually kind of cool. It's when it evolves. Well, Gabite, or Gabite, however you want to say it. Gabite isn't that bad, but man, Garchomp, they done messed up. Like, that was sad. For, like, okay, you could tell when they were making Mega Evolutions, they went out of their way to pick Gengar and Mega Garchomp, or Garchomp and Gengar. Excuse me. And they were like, okay, we screwed up on these shiny patterns. These Pokemon need to get fixed somehow. Let's give them a Mega Evolution so we can fix their shiny. Because they're that bad. By that bad, I mean, like, you probably couldn't tell they were shiny. Like, if shiny Pokemon didn't sparkle when we sent them out, nobody would ever see that you have a shiny Gengar. Or you have a shiny, Garchomp. Nope. It just sucks. It sucks that much. So, anyway, we don't seem to be getting lucky here with these Gibles, which only means one thing, and I don't like that one thing. Oh gosh, we're gonna have to montage. But, here's why I'm terrified. You remember the Torkoal episode? Just to give you a random example here, okay? The Torkoal episode. I'm pretty sure, in fact, I'm gonna pull up Torkoal here for you. Just, repels wore off. Never mind, give me a second here. Use that sucker. Spray all that stuff all over me. Get me all nice and soggy. There we go. Now, I'm going to try and find Torkoal here because Torkoal... I'm going to give you a comparison. Here's Torkoal. Open link in the new tab. Here we go. I'm going to read you Torkoal's catch and flee rate. Torkoal's capture rate was 90. Okay? Twice as good. Twice as good. Yes! Twice as good. I'm not done. This is important. Torkoal's capture rate, and Torkoal, I think we went through how many, like 10? Twice as good as this Gible, and its flee rate is 60. Way lower than this Gible's. There's probably no way I can catch this. But all I can do is try. This is the only way to do it in this game. 1, 2, 3? No, oh my god. Don't do that to me. It's gone, it's gone, it's gone. Darn it! one ball, it's gone. That's gonna be the game, isn't it? That's what this is gonna be about. We need to keep a count going. Oh, God. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be really bad. Oh, no. Torkoal was practically twice as easy as this thing. Which means this might take, let's see, if it was twice as easy, it's probably about 6 times as hard. Because we're gonna have to catch 3 of them, and twice as difficult. Meaning, I might have to hunt out, if that all adds up right, about 60 of them. And we just saw one. One. And that took me, what, 10 minutes. Oh my God. But it might happen. There's nothing else I can do. There's really awesome shinies in here, by the way, but I have to ignore them. Because we're only here for Gible. Gible, and then I'm gone. That's it. Done. This place is adios. Out. Gone. Out. No, no, no. Well, there is technically one more Pokemon we can get out of the Rocky Beach. We don't have to wait for them, though. I just missed them earlier. Apparently, you can Super Rod out, I think it's a Corphish. I gotta double check. There's another way to get a Corphish, but it's like, takes slightly more, objects, and you get it at a lower level. So I figure, just put them in here, get the Corphish at like level 45, and, you know, be done with it. Actually, it's 46 to 48, so get the Corphish at level 47, catch the second one, level it up once, like we've been doing. You know, when we catch really high level shinies of like duplicates so we can get the evolution, we pop right through it. So that's another thing, the evolution, I gotta mention that. This episode's probably gonna take so long, I really gotta shut up to even get to this point so we can start montaging through them, because it's gonna take forever. Might even be several parts, honestly. It's gonna take forever. I keep finding that, we're not even finding it. That's what hurts the most. If I had, like, multiple tries, like, constantly, it wouldn't be so bad. But anyway, evolving the Gibles to, Gabite and Garchomp. That I might save for another episode, or, like, level them up really close or something offline. I don't know. If we get them quick, I might try and fit them in here. But for now, we're just finding red belly Gibles, and we need the yellow bellies. We need a yellow belly. We need to find them yellow bellies. And I'm not gonna stop till I find those yellow bellies. So I guess I will see you all when we get lucky. Yes! Oh my gosh, yes! Oh god, that actually really scared me. Ow. Ow. Okay. We got another shot here. We got another shot. You know, I was actually just looking up other Pokemon in Safari Zone to compare to Gible. Because I honestly think Gible is the worst possible Pokemon to catch in here. Bye. No, it stayed. Oh, cool. Get another shot. Comparing it to Riolu, another one that we're hunting, like, very soon. Hopefully. Capture rate, how did it even shake 3 times at one time? It's 45. This is like catching a legendary at full HP. That's what this is right now. Capture rate is 75 Riolu, but its flee rate is 120. This one's being nice and staying with us at least. I really doubt he's gonna... He stayed, wow. Wow. That's very, very unlikely. Well, it's pretty darn unlikely. 1. Nothing. Nothing. I don't see how we're gonna pull this off. This episode's ridiculous. Oh, he's still here. Wow. Or she's still here. I hit the very bottom of ball. I almost hit run. That'd have been horrible. I fled from you. Or you're about to leave right now, aren't you? No, she did it! Wow! Oh my gosh! It's just not catching. But hey, whatever, we found another one. At least it's not running from me instantly. You know, that's a plus. I'm very surprised that it's not running. That's really weird. I'm getting so many tries on this one. I mean, we need to get 3 of them, please. That'd be great if I could get one this early. Oh, come on, please, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me! She just wanted to take all of my, my Safari Balls. That's all this was. Oh, God. You know what I should have done? I should have saved outside the front and, like, reset every time. You know, like everyone normally hunts in here. Because This hunt is going to be ridiculous. I can't believe it let me throw that many balls at it. Like, that really is surprising. Because I'm going to be spending so much money buying my way back into the Safari Zone so many times and using all of my max repels. I really shouldn't be saving that progress that's wasted here. So anyway, I'm going to keep looking at other Pokemon who aren't quite as bad as Gible. Because I seriously think, this is the worst possible Pokemon to try and get out of the Safari Zone, and we need 3. So anyway, with that pleasant thought, I'll see you all when we get a little more lucky. Yes! Oh my gosh, finally! Oh my gosh, this takes so long! This takes so long, it's not even funny. Oh my gosh. But anyway, I can tell you the results of... Oh no, come on, don't, please. Please don't in one... Okay, good. Huh. I can tell you the results of what I was just looking up of comparable Pokemon. Gible is not the worst. There is a couple, very few, actually worse than him, but he's very close to being the worst in the Safari Zone. He stayed. He's equivalent to Pokemon like Bagon and Dragonair. Well, there's a couple worse. For example, Shelgon, who... Oh, it stayed, wow. Shelgon, who actually, just flees more likely, that's it. It's a flee rate of 120. Speaking of which, see ya, bye, bet you're gone. Yep. I don't know how we're gonna do this. I honestly have no idea how this is gonna happen. It might eventually, after, you know, several hundred shiny Gibles go by. I don't know. Now they're here, and they just run from me. Bye-bye! Anyway, I figure I'll just tell you the rest of this while I'm looking. So, in terms of Q-Charm, because, I have to say that, because there's certain Pokemon, obviously, in Q-Charm I cannot obtain, like genderless Pokemon or Pokemon who cannot change genders. They will not shine because of Q-Charm, so that eliminates, the 2 heaviest hitters in the Safari Zone, Beldum and Metang. Metang, actually, and Kangaskhan, it eliminates Kangaskhan as well. I'll tell you Kangaskhan first. Just an idea. Kangaskhan is a capture rate 45, same as Gible, but a flee rate of 150. So, it's actually, he flees, a lot more likely. So, Kangaskhan is worse, but Kangaskhan will not shine because of Q-Charm, so that's fair. Kangaskhan's run constantly. So, you know, there's that. Metang, as I said, another one that will not shine because of Q-Charm. Their whole line, and I don't know why, they just do, their capture rate is 3. So, yes! Oh my god, it's back! That didn't take me like a half an hour. Yay! I'm just gonna pretend, I'm gonna ignore it so that I catch it, and you know. So Metang, by the way, is a capture rate 3, and it's a 5 flee rate. Okay. Huh. Its flee rate is a 60, but does it matter? Its catch rate is 3. You're catching a legendary, and now there's 2 different legendaries. Some legendaries, it's 4th gen on. They had capture rates of 45. But previously, what I'm used to is capture rates of 3. If you guys haven't played a legendary with a capture rate of 3, you don't know pain, you don't know hard at all. It's ridiculous trying to catch them. 1. Oh my god. I'm halfway out of my balls. I'm halfway out. More than halfway now. So anyway, it gets worse than Metang. Because Beldum is... Oh, is capture rate 3, flee rate 90. It got worse. It's in that corner, though. In that tile in the very end is where I found the last couple. That might have something to do with it. I don't know. I'm going to try and get encounters in that corner. See, I expected it to flee, so that's why I'm not really disappointed anymore. I've hunted so many shinies in the Safari Zone that I guess this is good that I'm doing this so much later. But I really don't have the time tonight to be able to do all of this. This is probably going to be like multiple days of me trying to make this episode. So, you see my shirt keep changing, pay attention to that. Or if it doesn't, I need to do the laundry. But anyway, so I can't even imagine that. A capture rate of 3 and a flee rate of 90. They're fleeing, Beldums flee as likely as these Gibles. But imagine their capture rate as 3 instead of 45, which feels like a blessing compared to that. How on earth are you supposed to catch that? How on earth are you supposed to catch that? You know, it makes me really wish that I had my, shiny Metang video, like, it wasn't lost. Man. I was hunting in the Giant Chasm in Pokemon Black 2, and, I was magnet pulling to try and find a shiny Metang, and I did, and it was awesome! I found a shiny Ditto first, which stunk, because I already had one. But still, yeah, it was a thing. But anyway, I had a couple Pokemon I wanted to show you guys. Yeah, Shelgon. I want to go back to talk about Shelgon again, because, that one is obtainable through Q-Charm, which means we've gotta do that. Now, here's the problem. Bagon is also in the Safari Zone, and I don't know if we should just get 3 Bagons, which are the same as getting Gibles, or should I get 1 Bagon and then get 2 Shelgons, kind of like what I have been doing with the rest of the series, but this is like so much more ridiculous that I don't know if I can even catch them at that. I mean, I could. It would just take me days. At that. If that. So, anyway, I did have one more save that we will have to get. It's actually the exact same as Gible. We only need 1, though. Hey, I'm in that tile. Maybe it's a Gible. I don't know. No, never mind. It has nothing to do with that. So, Magmar. We need to get a Magmortar, and the only way to get a Magmortar is to catch another Magmar and trade it with a Magmarizer. So, we gotta hunt another Magmar, and the only way to hunt another Magmar outside of going back into, the, Burnt Tower and getting it at 5%. And by the way, Magmar's gender ratio, God, that's horrible. How do I... Magmar's gender ratio is 75% male, 25% female, which means that only 25% of the Magmars that I find have the chance at shining. So, bring that into the Safari Zone, make it that much harder to get, okay? So it's already 75% harder than a normal one. Is that right? Am I getting that correct? It's, okay. Only a quarter of the Magmars I'm finding are gonna shine, okay? No, not even that. Not even that. It's actually a 1/5 of a quarter, okay? It's a ridiculously small amount. Wait, not even a... Yeah, that's right. A 1/5 of a quarter. A 1/5 of a quarter of all of the Magmars that I find will shine. And that's assuming that our odds keep working. And then, once I find it, I need to catch it, Safari Zone style. And it's gonna be the exact same as Gible. So... it sounds like I gotta go back for Magmar in... Yes! Oh my god, it's back! Oh, sounds like I gotta go back for Magmar in the Burnt Tower. I don't even know the way to do it. And, by the way, I'm distracted, and I'm looking at other things. There's my phone over there. It's actually beeping. Maybe I got a text message just to look at that. Oh, God, I can't do this. I gotta play it blind. Oh. It was that tile again, though. It's this tile. Lucky tile. Lucky tile. Back corner. Lucky tile. Lucky tile. I swear, lucky tile. Please, lucky tile. No, I get an Aeron after it each time. That's weird. So anyway, the Shelgon thing. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway. Oh, I just gotta montage through these Gibles. This is gonna be a nightmare tonight. I just know I am in for some pain, and it's not gonna be fun. For me, I don't know. You guys enjoy my pain. So, anyway, I will see you all next time I get lucky. Yes, yes! Oh my god, finally! Oh my god, that took forever! Oh my god, this is just for another try. Oh my gosh, we haven't even succeeded once yet. Oh my gosh. This is horrible. Not after all that time. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I'm playing it blind after this. We're gonna play it by listening. That's all I can do. Oh, please. Come on. One. Ah. Normally that works. Don't run. Oh gosh. Oh my god. This hurts. This really hurts. A lot. You know what I might have to do, because it's so hard, is get one shiny Gible per episode. Because this is so crazy, it's gonna end up being way too long to watch me get 3 of them. I don't know any other way. I don't know any other way to do this. I mean, I have seen plenty. I should have caught them. But that's just how the game's gonna go. I already knew that going in. It's gonna be worse than anything I've ever done so far. And it's going to be brutal. But the game doesn't care. I'm also finding, like, plenty of Gibles. They're just not shining for me. Why? I don't know. Game hates me. Here I am. Bye-bye. I'm shiny, doesn't matter. I pop out of the ball and I'm gonna run back home. And I'm gonna tell my friends they should come see you and pop out of the ball and run back home. So, this is terrible. But we're gonna have to montage some more, so I'll see you guys next time I fail. Yes! Oh my god! Finally! Oh my god! This is getting worse and worse every single one I find. This one took me 35 minutes. 35 minutes and I found one of these things. This is getting really ridiculous really fast. I don't know why Gible's getting rarer, it seems, but he is. And this is all I can do. This is all I can do. It's getting way too late already. Oh my god, no! Don't! It took me so long to find you! Good. We'll be nicer to it. We'll be nicer to it. We'll play blind. Play blind! Like a... Don't run just because I have my eyes shut. Thank you. Thank you. Now, we're gonna play blind. You're gonna stay in that ball. You're gonna be my friend. I'm gonna abuse you so much. 1, 2, 3! Yes! I caught one! Yes! Oh! Oh! I caught one! Oh! Oh! Oh, the land shark Pokemon. Oh! I caught one! Oh my gosh. It nests in horizontal holes warmed by geothermal heat. Foes who get too close can expect to be pounced on and bitten. The ground dragon Pokemon. Give a nickname to the caught Gible. Yes. I named a Grills. Why? Oh my gosh, just because I was thinking, you know, It's kind of funny that, actually, let's take a look at it, because I honestly think I'm gonna be doing the rest of these in another episode. This is, like, taking way too long. Named her Grills, because, you know, it's got a yellow jaw right now, so I was thinking of yellow jaw stuff, and, you know, Grills. This is Eon, our shiny Dragonite, who I'm gonna move down to reveal our Grills. A brave shiny Gible. Oh my gosh, is that good? I don't even know. No, it's not. That's not good. Well, I mean, if a sandstorm was in effect, that might be good, but you would, like, need the sandstorm to be in effect, so that's actually not so great, I think. I don't know, you kind of really want speed on a Garchomp, because if you have an ice, or if they have an ice attack, it died. Let's face it, it's dead. So, that kind of stinks, you know, so I think speed's really important. You gotta go first, especially in important encounters like that, so... Man, it knows some good attacks right now. Do you see this? Like, you could deal with a Garchomp that knows those moves. That's awesome. It's really awesome seeing this sucker in a Safari Ball. Man, that took so much work. That was so hard. That was legitimately so incredibly hard. But we finally have one. It took me a total of, like, 2.5 hours in order to get one of them. But I have one of them. That was actually less time than it took me to get a shiny Torkoal. I'm gonna burn off the rest of my repel in here, just running around. Oh my gosh. So, I'm not sure how I'm gonna pull this off for, like, the next episode. That was so hard. That was so crazy hard, but we got dead lucky. I can't believe that worked. There's another Gible. I find tons of Gibles. I do. I'm finding tons of these things. They're just not shining. I don't know why. It was, like, just like that Torkoal. I would find tons of them, and they would not shine for me. Why you not shine? Something really wrong. All up in they grills. Is that not the right word? Grills? That's right? Am I thinking, like... There's probably another word I'm thinking of that's wrong, but whatever. Her name's Grills. Sounds like a name anyway. Funny name. Oh my gosh. I'm so exhausted. That hunt exhausted me. And it was 1/3 of it. Ugh. How could I possibly do the Bagon hunt? You know what I mean? The Bagon hunt and a Shelgon hunt. Thank God a Gabite... Yeah, that's it. Okay, thank God Gabite doesn't show up in here, because it would probably be the same. Horrible. Yeah, by the way, I needed repels the entire time because we're blocking about half the Pokemon who can appear. It would have been worse if I didn't repel trick. Yeah. And maybe if I had, like, a very, very specific level Jigglypuff Q-Charmer, this would be a little easier, but not much. I might find them quicker, you know? That doesn't matter. But either way, I need to get more Safari Balls anyway. Yeah, more bad. Yeah. I'm not gonna catch anything with 8, dude. I threw more than 8 at one of them, I think. I don't remember. Shut up, Huey! I'm saving the game. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my god, well, we finally found one. We're gonna catch more. Oh, god, soon. I'm gonna hopefully try and have that for you guys in the next episode. We're gonna go back in there and do this some more. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like the videos and subscribe for more, and I will see you all in the next episode of Pokemon Cute Charm. See ya!